sorry for some people to join the live. I gotta get to bed soon, but I wanted to share this story with you guys and share this Friday's feast with you guys. Oh, my ankle hurts. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Friday's Feast live. If you're in here, smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. You're here. This is a rare opportunity because never has this ever happened. All right, what's up, Larry Jr.? All right, make sure you smash that like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Well, we about to do this Friday's Feast really quick. This brief Friday's Feast. So I'll tell you guys what happened. So went to go pick up from a shipper. Called the customer. Left a voicemail. Hi, Leah Liz. Good evening. All right, Larry Jr., check out the Etsy page, man. The links are down in the description. What's up, Pat? So, let me jump into the story real quick. This morning, I sprained my ankle. I fell into a ditch, and I was like a helpless hermit crab on my back. My feet and my arms were flailing. And nobody saw me and nobody came to help. It was crazy. So I sprained my ankle. It was crazy. I felt like Humpty Dumpty, and I just like rolled over in the ditch. It was crazy. So later today in the afternoon, picked up a load, called the customer. He didn't answer, left him a voicemail. He called me back, and hang on, I got a tickle in my throat. Oh. He called me back and he said that his forklift operator leaves at 2 p.m. and he has no one else to offload me but for me to call his son. But in the meantime, he doesn't know what I want him to. He doesn't know what I want him to tell me. He's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Or like, I don't know what you want me to say. I was like, what I want you to say is that you're going to meet me there, offload me, and you're going to have a hot turkey sandwich with some mashed potatoes and gravy waiting for me. And he was like, how about some spaghetti? I was like, well, if we talking Italian, you got to bring cannolis. And he was like, I bring cannolis for all my customers. He said, it's our selling point. So I was like, oh, all right, sweet. It comes to find out, the address that's on the paperwork is his home address. It's not even for the business. So I showed up to his house, and I called his son. I was like, hey, man, just want to confirm the address, da-da-da. And he was like, that's my dad's house. You're at my dad's house. I was like, oh, that's okay. He owes me cannolis anyway. So he started laughing, and he called his dad. His dad came outside with a box of cannolis. Like, the man was serious. So shout out to that guy. He was serious. He got me my own box of cannolis. It still had the tape on it. I just cut the tape. There you go. I just cut the tape. I opened it up, and I was like, I was talking to my lady. I was like, I should do a live Friday's Feast. So my taste buds have been a little wonky, but I can't let these cannolis go to waste. Yeah, dude, he showed up. The man had garlic bread hanging out his mouth, guys. He had garlic bread. If y'all was here, I would share. Sharing is caring. Yep. If y'all were here, I would share, because there's 4 of them. Look at those. Guys. Hold on. Let me flip the screen. Look at that. That one looks like, what's up, Scott? That one and that one look like they could be like tiramisu cannolis, and those look like regular cannolis. They look so fire. So, first impression, you can tell how good and how fresh a cannoli is based on the shell. Look at that. The shell gives, guys. The shell gives. Look at this. Look at that. The shell gives. That's a fresh filled cannoli. That is a fresh filled cannoli. It's so soft. It's not like like overcooked or anything. Let's see. Oh, it's spongy. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. What's up, Diane? All right, here we go, y'all. Before my bedtime. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my God. Now, I'm a little disappointed because the whole time my truck was getting offloaded, these were still cold, but they're not cold anymore. So that's a good cannoli. After a hard day, after I sprained my ankle, I fell in the ditch like Humpty Dumpty, like a hermit crept on his back, and the seagulls was trying to get me. Like, it was crazy. And then on top of that, I showed up here at like 5:30. I showed up to his house at like 5:30. His son was like, hey, follow me back to the shop. And then his son jumped on the forklift and offloaded me. What's in the cannoli? It's ricotta cheese, sugar, a little bit of flour, and cream cheese, and some people, they use mascarpone cheese, but we use cream cheese here in America. Oh, look at that. Guys, this is so good. Like, this, I want to cry right now. Like, my day was so rough because I didn't think I was going to get offloaded till tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And I helped the guy. I helped the guy offload. After this, I gotta show you guys pictures. So when the live ends, I'm gonna upload some photos to Instagram for those of you following us on Instagram, and I'm gonna upload them here to YouTube as well in a post, because the guy, and I asked him, I was like, yo man, would you mind if I recorded you offloading? He was like, nah, I'm not trying to be on camera, this, that, and the third. Tell me why he got the forklift stuck in a ditch and wedged up into my trailer, guys. But it was so cool because, you know, me back in, you know, the Home Depot Moffett days, you got to think quick on your feet. I don't know what Telegram is. Oh my God, these are so good. I'm like, I got a pool of spit pooling over here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm having like a sentimental moment, guys. Today was so rough. So not only did he get his forklift wedged up against the trailer, but it was the propane tank. The propane tank was wedged up against my trailer. All right, go ahead, Pat. We'll wait. We'll wait for you. So he wedged the propane tank up against the trailer, and I'm like, oh no. Thank you for the 411, Leah Liz. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. All right, so now, what do you think? Should I eat another regular one, or should I go for one of these? Oh, cause that one right there, that was like calling my name. All right, leave a vote. Leave a vote. Which one? That one? That one? Or that one? The fancy one? This is the fancy one? What y'all think? And I made my own self-serve Dunkin' coffee right there. And it was literally a self-serve station at a gas station. And I made the grossest iced coffee I've made the grossest coffee I've ever made in my life. And it tastes like vomit. So I've had a rough day. Diane, these are cannolis. I'm not sure what kind of cannoli this is, but this don't look like a regular cannoli. It looked like it either got cinnamon incorporated into the batter, or that's cocoa powder. But my taste buds are so messed up right now that I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference if I were to lick the top. But if I took a bite, I'll let you know. Again, look at that. The shell's just springing back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Focus. Ooh, I almost said a bad word. I almost said a bad word. That's how upset I am. Alright, so hold on. Another way you can tell if this place is like the poop or not, if you crack it open, hold on. Let's see. And the filling goes all the way through. And it does. Oh, crap. I just dropped some. So the filling goes all the way through. That bootleg bakery that Nicole brought me through to, the cannolis was okay. But the filling. Thank you, Leah Liz. But the filling has to go all the way through. I learned that when I went to Bullard Havens Bakery in Bridgeport, and I graduated top of the class, and they called me the cheesecake man because all I ever made was cheesecake because I was so good at it. They didn't want me to make anything else, but I knew that the cannoli filling had to touch, and it did. This one did. So let's see what this one is. I don't know what that was, but it reminded me of whipped cream and I almost threw up. My eyes watering. I almost threw up. I don't like whipped cream. What's up, Randall? How's it going? I can't really. This one is tangier. Yeah, like this one is like tangier than. Yeah, no, I'll pass. I'll pass on that one. I don't know if it's just like if it's like too whipped. I don't know, but my eyes started watering. Yeah, that grossed me out. That was like tangy. Hold on, I gotta go step on the accelerator because they Penske did a idle shutdown bypass, but when they reprogrammed it, it didn't take. So I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on one second. But yeah, so yeah, you know what? I'm a purist, and I'm gonna just stick with that. That one is better than whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but like I'm not even gonna try that one. No. Yeah, cheesecake really isn't my favorite. Like I'll eat it, but I don't go out of my way to eat it. Even in school, I didn't really eat it. But my favorite cheesecakes that I ever made back in school, I made. We ordered key limes from Florida. We had them shipped to the school, and I made key lime cheesecake. And then I also made an eggnog cheesecake for Christmas one year at my house. And then I made a Reese peanut butter. I can't even talk. Reese peanut butter cup cheesecake. That was amazing. I don't remember how I made it, but I would assume because I like Skippy peanut butter more than I like Jif. Yes, I love key lime pie. Key lime pie is. I haven't had it since probably. I don't even know. Like I like lemon meringue too. Lemon meringue is fire. So I'm gonna eat this other cannoli because this is way better than whatever those are. Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know what was in that other one, but that grossed me out. Take it in one bite? Nah. I shouldn't even be eating this late. I'm lactose intolerant. So if I gotta poop, I gotta find somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what was in that other cannoli. That grossed me out. Oh, guys, I found a bakery in I want to say Norwich, Connecticut. I don't even know the name of it. I only know it because I passed by it. Or maybe it's in Taftville. Taftville. And I didn't know that they made cannolis to order because every time I go there, they got like little simple things in the showcase. But I had heard of somebody order like a cannoli or something like that, and I'm like, wait, you guys have cannolis here? They literally walked me to a board, like a whole board of lists of flavors of cannoli filling that they have. And I was like, why don't y'all have none? They said, because we fill our cannolis to order so that the shells don't get soggy. I don't know about anybody else. There's a difference between a soggy shell and a soft shell. Hard shells are good too. Don't get me wrong. I like the hard shell. But that soft shell, that was amazing. That was great. Whatever that cocoa looking one, that was gross. But shout out to my customer for that. That was awesome. But one of my favorite desserts is tiramisu. It's like a coffee flavored. It's like a coffee flavored, like almost like I wouldn't say it's a. It's like thicker than mousse. I don't know what. I wouldn't know what to call it, but they dust it with like a lot of cocoa powder, and then they put like lady fingers on the side, and then they put like a sponge cake, and then they soak it in like a specific rum. I can't remember what, or like a coffee flavored liqueur. There, Leah Liz, girl, you missed it. I that live I did, what was it, last week, where I made the chicken with the pasta in the pot with the fresh chicken. It was like, I don't know, a pound and a half of chicken, and you guys were like, "Oh my god, that's a lot of meat." After that, I had to use the bathroom, and that was nuts. That was nuts. I had mosquitoes biting my butt cheeks. I had mosquitoes biting my butt cheeks. It was so bad. It was so bad that when I went home, I went and got my electric tennis racket. I was not playing. I was like, you know what? Next time I go into the wilderness, I can't be taking risks. I'm a mess around and catch what was it? What was it? The swine flu or something like that from mosquitoes? I don't remember what it was, but it was something. And yeah, I was nope, not taking any more risks. Yeah, so tiramisu. Okay, so tiramisu has mascarpone. Okay, so that makes sense. And at that bakery they have tiramisu cannolis, and the guy was like, "Do you want one?" And I was like, "Nah, dude, I'm a purist. Like I said, I love cannolis and I love tiramisu. I'm not gonna consume the hybrid because it's kind of like one of those things where it's like it could either A be really good or B decent, or I wouldn't even say decent. It could be either like really good or not what you expected and be really really bad. And then also it's like you don't want to be disappointed, but then also if it's really good, then yeah, it's a hybrid. If it's really really good, you don't want to, you could fall into a very deep depression. Fall into a very deep depression if you find something that you never knew existed, and then when you find it and then you taste it and then it's really really good, and then you can't find it anywhere else, or other places that have it don't make it as good as that place. And then what if that place goes out of business or something? Or what if you move out of state and then, you know? And I was just like, nah, I can't risk it, dude. Like, it's too risky for me because I love them both. You know, I'd say I like, you know, cannoli was my first love. Tiramisu was definitely my second. My mom used to. There was a bakery in Bridgeport called Luigi's Bakery. Best cannoli filling I've ever had in my entire life. Called Luigi's Bakery in Bridgeport. They closed down. I think the owner died, and then like the whole place went to crap. But my mom actually used to order me whole cannoli cakes from Luigi's. Oh, so good for my birthday. It was awesome. Now I didn't want to taste the filling, you know, because I think I, I'm trying to remember what other flavors that they had there, but tiramisu was the one that caught my eye, and I was just like, no, say it ain't so. Like for instance, we I was doing a delivery in Colchester, Connecticut, and I delivered like a small load of lumber to a liquor store. And I remember I was going to my next Home Depot store stop, which was Uncasville, and there was a lady in deliveries by the name of Peggy, and I used to call her Pegasus, and I was going to surprise her with some donuts and coffee for breakfast. I was going there first thing in the morning, and so they had like a little donut trailer. It wasn't like a donut truck, it was like a trailer. And I'm trying to remember what they had. Like I know that they had apple cider donuts, and then they had one other kind of donut, and I don't remember what it was. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like cannoli donuts. That's what it was. They had apple cider donuts and what's up, Mickey Mouse? 85 calories. Nice. And so they had cannoli donuts and then they had apple cider donuts. So it was a Friday when I went. And I asked the lady, I was like, all right, you know, she like, but when I went up to the window, she was like, oh, all we have are like, I think it was like two basic donuts and like a couple muffins left. And she was just sitting there on her cell phone. And I'm just like, okay, so how much longer till like the apple cider donuts and the cannoli donuts come out? Or wait, was it cannoli? Um, Damn, what was it? Because I remember her saying that she had to drain something. It was apple cider. And oh man, I think it was cannoli donuts and like something else. But I remember her saying like she had to drain something, and they normally let it drain for like a whole day. So it might have been like ricotta cheese, but I don't remember. And I'm really trying not to butcher the freaking story. But anyway, she was sitting there on her cell phone. I'm like, so how much longer till these donuts come out? And then she was like, well, those are like our specialty donuts or whatever. And she was like, it's kind of like our slow time right now, so I don't really have time to like I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, if you're not really busy, now would be the time to make the donuts that you guys advertise. And I think it was like the cannoli donut where she was saying like, oh, we only sell those on the weekends. And I'm like, you do realize today's Friday, right? And she's just like, no, 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 like Saturday and Sunday only. I'm like, most people, the weekend starts on a Friday. You got a robot vacuum cleaner? Oh, man. No, it wasn't Drain the Oil, but I'll find the video. And if I find the video, I'll link it in the description for this video. And I'll tag it. But it was, the name of the video was like, our beef with a donut truck or something like that. Or yeah, it was like, I was like, how is it that like, if you rent cars and you don't have any cars to rent, maybe you should like close the business for the day? Like, if if you make burritos and you have signs that say you have all these kind of burritos, but you don't have no tortillas to make those burritos, you got a problem. I am tired and sore. You missed it. I sprained my ankle this morning. Fell in the ditch like Humpty Dumpty. I was helpless. I was on my back. I was flailing. Nobody saw me. Nobody helped. It was crazy. Yeah, Luigi's Bakery, Leah Liz. Oh, it was so good. And if you think that's Italian, there's a place. There used to be a place in Bridgeport, which is the city I'm from, called Sorrento's. And Sorrento's had the best deli meat ever. They used to hang like the pastrami and the prosciutto and the cheeses like right there on display. Like, you can touch it. It was nuts. And like, you could blindfold me and I would walk in, and just based on the smell of this place, of this deli, I knew exactly where I was. And like, that smell is like so nostalgic to me because I've never smelled anything like it. It was like deli meat heaven. It was like so crazy. But the place burned down, and I think Sorrento's actually moved to a town called Fairfield, which is one town over, to like a much nicer neighborhood. So, but I haven't been there. I haven't been to the new place. So, but yeah, it's a cool night tonight. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. Let me see if you guys see that up there. That's actually a window. And then let me see. There's another one right there above my pillow. So I'm gonna crack those open, turn off the truck, give the truck a break for the night. Because last night I was running it, and yeah, it was hot last night. And then on top of that, the truck next to me had a refrigeration trailer, and that kept kicking on, and then like no breeze was coming through that window, which is where I lay my head. And I got vents right there and one up there, and when the AC was on, that blowing in my face didn't feel so good, but that one up there felt amazing. But yeah, if you guys like this episode, please make sure you let me know down in the comment section. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk about maybe doing a fundraiser for back to school for kids. And I really hope everyone can participate, donate something. And we'll be doing raffles and merch giveaways and all of that fun stuff. And I'm looking to get the new merch made, but I got to make that in a batch of a minimum order of 24, so it's tough unless I do like pre-sales or something, but we'll figure something out. But yeah, so let me see, I gotta post the pictures on Instagram really quick. I gotta post the pictures on YouTube really quick. Oh yeah, so the guy, he actually got his forklift stuck in a hole, so only one tire was spinning, the other tire was just stuck. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how am I gonna get him out? And the guy was like, yo, you're like MacGyver with the West Side Goons. I appreciate it. I see you. So I ended up ratchet strapping a chunk of dunnage under to like the front of the forklift, so that his forklift could climb up on top of the dunnage. And I'm so upset that the guy wouldn't let me record, because he didn't really want to be on camera. I was like, dude, I'll just point it down, like it won't even be your face, dude. And he's like, nah, I don't want it. I was like, all right, man, it's all good. I'm not gonna pressure him, but I do got photos. He said he was cool with photos, so I was like, all right, cool. And I made sure none of his face was in any of the photos. But yeah, so I stuck the dunnage in front of the tire, but the tire's really smooth, so I couldn't really grip it. And then so I tried taking my winch bar and whacking it underneath the tire. That didn't help. So I had to take the ratchet strap, wrap it around the dunnage like around to the top, and then hook it to the mast of the forklift, and then ratchet strap it to force the dunnage underneath the tire for his forklift to crawl up on top. And he was like, yo, that was some MacGyver stuff. But it took a little while. It probably took 20 minutes just to do all of that, because I'm like, dude, as soon as you get like a little bit of leverage, you stomp on the brake. I need you to like push your forklift forks down to hold the dunnage from popping up, because there was a lot of tension on the ratchet strap that was pulling the dunnage up. Then I was trying to stand. Once I retightened it, I had to stand on the edge of the dunnage so it wouldn't pop up and the ratchet strap wouldn't come off. We had to do that multiple times. All right, Leah Liz is calling the live. She's calling the shots. So I love you guys. Be good, be safe, have a great night, and we'll most likely talk tomorrow. But stay tuned. I'm gonna post those pictures on Instagram right now. I'm gonna post those the pictures on YouTube so you guys could check them. So check the community post. Go on like the main page. I'll do that right now, and then I'll also link the video for the like our beef with a donut truck. So I'll post all that right now. So go check that out right now. Don't go nowhere. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.